while the world's attention shifts toward the escalating crisis in the Middle East, another war continues to burn in Eastern Europe. Ukraine is still facing relentless pressure on the battlefield, and Russia has just launched a massive strike targeting energy facilities used by the Ukrainian military. At a time when the United States and NATO are increasingly distracted by new global threats, a critical question is emerging. Can Ukraine hold the line while the world looks elsewhere? Let's find out the answer. One of the latest developments illustrating this pressure came when Russian forces reportedly carried out a massive strike targeting energy infrastructure used by the Ukrainian military. According to Russia's defense ministry, the operation involved a large-scale assault using long-range precision weapons launched from multiple platforms. These included ground-based, air-based, and sea-based systems, as well as unmanned aerial vehicles. The targets were not random. Instead, the strikes focused on enterprises within Ukraine's military-industrial complex and energy infrastructure facilities believed to support Ukrainian armed forces. Russian officials described the operation as a response to what they called Ukrainian attacks on civilian facilities inside Russian territory. In their statement, the military claimed the objectives of the strike had been achieved and that all designated targets were successfully hit. Beyond energy sites, the strikes also reportedly targeted Ukrainian transport infrastructure and temporary deployment areas used by Ukrainian troops and foreign fighters. In addition, Russian forces claim to have destroyed a Ukrainian Air Force Mi-8 helicopter during the operation. While battlefield reports in wartime are often difficult to independently verify, the scale of the operation reflects a broader trend in the conflict: the increasing importance of infrastructure warfare. Energy infrastructure has become one of the most strategic targets in the Russia-Ukraine war. Modern warfare does not rely only on tanks, aircraft, and artillery. It also depends heavily on logistics, electricity, fuel supply, and transportation networks. Without electricity, military bases cannot operate effectively. Radar stations and air defense systems require stable power. Factories producing weapons and ammunition depend on constant energy supplies. Even drone production facilities rely on reliable electricity to function. For Ukraine, this vulnerability has been visible since the early phases of the war. Since 2022, Russian forces have repeatedly targeted power plants, substations, and fuel facilities across the country in an effort to weaken both military and civilian capabilities. Large waves of missile and drone attacks have periodically damaged the Ukrainian power grid and disrupted energy distribution in multiple regions. Earlier reports indicated that Russia has used combinations of cruise missiles, ballistic missiles, and attack drones to target Ukraine's power systems, sometimes launching hundreds of aerial weapons during a single operation. These attacks have caused temporary blackouts and forced Ukraine to rely heavily on emergency energy imports from neighboring European countries. The latest strike appears to follow this same strategy, weakening Ukraine's operational capacity by targeting the systems that support its military. Another important detail from the Russian military report is the claim that air defenses shot down more than 200 Ukrainian fixed-wing drones and 3 guided bombs over the course of a single day. If accurate, this number highlights another defining feature of the war: the massive use of unmanned aerial systems. Drones now dominate large portions of the battlefield in Ukraine. Both Russia and Ukraine deploy thousands of drones for reconnaissance, targeting, and direct attacks. These range from small first-person view drones used by frontline units to larger long-range systems capable of striking infrastructure deep behind enemy lines. Because of this, energy facilities have become attractive targets for both sides, destroying fuel depots, power plants, or transport hubs can disrupt not only military logistics, but also the broader industrial capacity needed to sustain a prolonged war. For much of the war, Ukraine has relied heavily on Western military aid, including weapons, intelligence, and financial support from the United States and European allies. This support has played a crucial role in enabling Ukraine to maintain its defenses against Russian forces. But today, the global security environment is becoming more complicated. The intensifying situation in the Middle East is increasingly demanding attention from Washington and its NATO partners. Military resources, diplomatic efforts, and political attention are being stretched across multiple crises at the same time. For Ukraine, this raises a serious question. Can Western support remain as strong as it has been during the earlier phases of the war? From Russia's perspective, this shifting geopolitical environment could create strategic opportunities. If Western nations are forced to divide their resources between multiple conflicts, Russia may attempt to exploit that situation by intensifying pressure on Ukraine. Sustained strikes on military infrastructure, especially energy facilities, could gradually weaken Ukraine's ability to sustain large-scale military operations. Despite repeated strikes on its infrastructure, Ukrainian authorities and energy companies have managed to repair large portions of the power grid and restore electricity in many affected areas. Emergency imports of electricity from European partners have also helped stabilize the system during periods of severe damage. Nevertheless, the ongoing campaign against energy infrastructure remains one of the most challenging aspects of the war for Ukraine. Unlike frontline battles, where territory may change hands gradually, infrastructure attacks can produce immediate nationwide effects. Power outages, disrupted transport systems, and damaged fuel supplies can ripple across the entire country. As the war moves deeper into its fourth year, the strategic picture remains complex and uncertain. Russia continues to apply pressure through large-scale strikes and infrastructure targeting. Ukraine, meanwhile, relies on resilience, external support, and technological adaptation to sustain its defense. And with global tensions rising beyond Eastern Europe, the question now is whether Ukraine can maintain its defensive momentum while the world's attention is increasingly divided. Thanks for watching.